Hey guys, welcome to another video. Cuinix here. So you want to make your exhaust pop, crackle through flames? Then this is the video for you.
You should take it slow.
So to achieve this pop effect and so some sound effect on the back of the exhaust, you need to understand some things, some basic stuff, some science kidogo tu, si ati kuenikana waambia tu, pop sound, boom boom bang. Okay, basically there's this thing called stoichiometric mixture, which is the optimal mixture between air and fuel that will enter your combustion chamber. Most of the time, I know you'd see guys with some gauges on their maybe on this pillar or on their dashboard. One would most probably be dedicated to show their air fuel mixture, air fuel ratios actually. Okay, with gasoline and petrol, normal pump gas, it's usually 14.7 parts air for every 1 part fuel. So 14.7 parts. Every 14.7 part air, every 1 part fuel, a big bang, and yeah, that is a stoichiometric mixture. Please note, some other gases, some other fuels like, ethanol, methanol, they do have a lower, air fuel, lower stoichiometric mixture, for the bang, because, ethanol and methanol, their composition, basically they encapsulate some oxygen atoms. That's why they do not need that much oxygen to burn efficiently. So yeah, and okay, well, the stoichiometric mixture isn't always the same. Some factors might come into play, like the density of the air, where you are, the heat inside the combustion chamber, just some environmental factors that might hinder the perfect mixture. And most of the time, you might find that this mixture does not happen. So you might find like maybe the fuel does not burn completely, and some let's say some bits of fuel end up in your exhaust. And the exhaust is usually so hot, especially if you're driving like really hard, as in like really hard, like tracking your car or drag racing, all that. That type of stuff that stresses the engine. So when the excess fuel comes out of your combustion chamber, it lands on your hot exhaust, and it usually burns with a pop sound. That's why when it goes out the back of exhaust, a big pop, crackle, or a bang, sometimes you might get a flame, you never know. Yeah. So if you are like an enthusiast of some sort, somebody with some car knowledge or who interacts with some people, I think you've heard the term running lean or running rich. Okay, basically when you're running lean is basically when you have more air than fuel in your combustion chamber. So that is running lean. This is really dangerous. It damages some components in the chamber. So running lean is not really nice. And there is the running rich part where you have more air, more fuel than air, 14.7, or maybe you have 42 parts fuel, Basically more fuel is in the combustion chamber than the air. So when you want to achieve the pop sound effect, you need to run rich. It has to happen. You need to run rich because excess fuel, hot exhaust, big bang theory. So that is what you basically need. So let's get down to business, and let me show you the list I made for. Let me share with you the list I made for for how to achieve this. The first one would be as in getting rid of your catalytic converter. Basically, as I said before, you know, manufacturers are aware that the stoichiometric mixture won't always be perfect, as in 14.7 for every 1 pack fuel will never be like, you know, the environmental factors might come into play. So the manufacturer of the certain vehicle, you know, will try and combat this, because, you know, harmful gases do get produced by, you know, your car. So you don't want that going up and, you know, damaging your ozone and all that crazy climate stuff. So the manufacturer, to combat this, the manufacturer invented the thing called the catalytic converter. Basically, these are precious metals like platinum, vanadium, you know, all that stuff. They basically put it in a honeycomb shape. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen like a car on a lift. As in, when you go like under a car, you'll always see it's usually like a small tank. Usually like a small tank with the honeycomb structure inside. Honeycomb as in, you know, how bees make the wax thingy. I'll overlay a clip here up there. So yeah, honeycomb type of shape. So that's the harmful gases, okay, not harmful, the excess fuel and other things that come into contact with the platinum or the catalytic converter get filtered out and not go out to the atmosphere. Basically, if you want to make the pop sound effects, cuts need to go. Catalytic converters need to go. You need to cut them. I don't know what you need to do, but just take them out, or you can, you know, replace them with a car pipe or a small pipe. I've seen people, you know, like open the catalytic converter, take out the honeycomb thing, and, you know, re-weld it so that it looks stock. You can do that, but I prefer, you know, like just cut it out, put a pipe in there. But please beware with the, you know, the laws that, you know, govern your state or country, so that you don't get into trouble. Yeah, so that is one way. Get rid of your cats. You don't want your cats. Yeah. Catalytic converters and spark arresters, it depends, you know. Some cars came with spark arresters. Basically, it's a chamber where sparks can't, maybe explosions can't pass. I'm not sure. Spark arresters, it depends with what you have. The second way you can do this is straight piping your exhaust system. Basically, it's in the name, I believe, you know. Just whatever exhaust system you have, just straight pipe it, as in just take it out and straight pipe, as in from the exhaust manifold all the way back. You know, you can always run a muffler, but, you know, I don't know, basically just a pipe with no restrictions. Basically, at least I'd recommend using titanium. You know, titanium gets hot really quick. I've seen some 350Zs, you know, running titanium, and you know, when it gets really hot, it like glows. And you know, 350s and 370Zs are usually not boosted or anything, so you cannot blame it on the turbo. So it's just hot exhaust. And I'll overlay a clip here. Yeah. So yeah, basically straight pipe your car. It's in the name. Toa hiyo system yote uko nayo, eka pipe, and utasikia vile gari itakuwa ina pop. Yeah. So the last method on my list is getting tuned. I know tuning is kind of a little bit expensive, you know. I know you might have a straight pipe, you know, and might want, you know, it to pop at a certain RPM or certain, you know, maybe two-step, depending on if you're running a boosted setup. Boosted meaning if you have a turbo. And tuning is kind of a little bit expensive, but, you know, I've seen people like most of the people I've seen in Kenya, when they want that pop sound effect, they go tuning on diesel. Basically, what the tuner does, he adjusts what your computer says during deceleration. Basically, when you're on gas and then you release, the car will still be pumping fuel into your combustion chamber. So if your exhaust is hot enough, pop sound effects all around. So yeah, there is tuning. Basically, what they adjust timing and fuel, so that, you know, more fuel gets sent out to the exhaust system. And if it's hot enough, it usually just pops. I know this guy, it's not common thing, but, you know, yeah. So the last bit of the video, this is the part of the video where I should tell you, like, these are the fundamental stuff. If you follow them, it might happen. Please, making noise with your car is something that might please you but not please others. But it's your car, it's your life. You're the one who will make yourself happy. So do it. Don't listen to anybody, but do not do it irresponsibly. You might have the setup and just annoy neighbors, like each time you're popping your exhaust. Don't do that. Just I know you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I know it's super short. I've been busy, exams and stuff, so yeah, but I'm going to shoot more videos probably this week, so I want you guys to please stay tuned. Probably I'm going to try like a daily upload for like 3 days, like upload. Please stay tuned so you can support the channel, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, we are almost really almost at 1,000 subscribers, so you guys tell a friend to tell a friend, because 1,000 subscribers, it's the mark for YouTube. So yeah, see you.
Look at that exhaust. That friend of ours with the GTI, yeah. Oh!